But you know what is the problem here? Kapil Madan, look at some facts. The opposition, I don't know what is in their minds. In Maharashtra, they say, oh, the numbers increased. In Bihar, they are saying, oh, the numbers went down. Now look at this. About 30 lakh names/numbers weeded out of the electoral rolls in the ongoing exercise. Kapil. Now, who are these people? I'm just going factually. About 5.5 lakh are those who were registered twice in the same state in Bihar. It can happen, you know, a girl, for example, gets married, living in Siwan, gets married, goes to Patna. She gets a voter ID card in Patna also. So she ends up having two voter ID cards, one in Siwan, one in Patna. So it has to be cleaned. Second, about 12.5 lakh voters, Kapil, who were found to be dead and their names were still there on the voters list. This is, remember, a comprehensive exercise happening after 2003 for the first time, 22 years later. So what's wrong if those who are not there, those who have multiple voter ID cards, they're getting weeded out, their names getting removed? I mean, what's the fuss really about, Kapil?
Now, Abhishek, let me just give you a very quick example. Sanju raised some bona fide on the election commission. So I will just, highlight one very important point. You will recall.
Sanju raised bona fides and Tausif raised mala fides.
Hold on. Abhishek, please don't interrupt. You never interrupted when Sanju was speaking. Yes, allow me to now complete. Now, you may recall Supreme Court passed a judgment where the Supreme Court said that, nominee of the Supreme Court will also be there in the committee who will appoint the election commissioner. What happened thereafter? We all know what happened thereafter. The government came up with the law and this was changed and the Supreme Court's nominee was removed with the committee and you were left with, predominantly the incumbent government, that's the BJP, who makes the decision who will be the chief election commissioner. That's point number one. It raises eyebrows. Why would the government want to do that? My point number two and more important insofar as this issue is concerned, we've all seen in 2024, we had general elections. And in general election, there was a voting roll, nominal roll, etc. that was prepared by the election commission. Now, are you trying to say here that in 2024, when the general election happened, the numbers that you just gave about 12 lakh people, who are dead, are you trying to suggest that, in that elections, 12 lakh bogus voters were there?
No, they're people, sorry to say, with all dignity, those are the people who are dead, Kapil. So obviously there is no point in having their names there.
Abhishek, I know these facts are very
or for that matter, those who have, two epic cards, in the package, just let me complete, just factually correcting you. In the package that we ran, there was a soundbite of Asaduddin Owaisi. Just Kapil, give me 30 seconds. I'm coming to you only, not going anywhere else, coming to you only. In the package we ran, there was a soundbite of Asaduddin Owaisi. Kapil, I'm coming to you. Where he said that 60 to 70% of the youth from Simanchal in Bihar works in Mumbai, works in Punjab. So obviously they are not there. They would have had their arrangements there. They would have made their voter cards there. So that cleaning has to happen. Just basic deep clean exercise happening.
I ask a question. What stopped you from having this exercise just before 2024 election? Was that not important? Are you trying to suggest that?
Does that become a justification for not getting it done now? Does that become a justification? That argument becomes a justification for not getting it done now?
Levy, so I congratulate you and then thank you for exposing the government, because you are also now saying that if they want to do this exercise now, perhaps that they have failed to do this before 2024. And now let me come back to the point here. Now, you want to do an exercise where, about 7 crore of voters needs to be verified, etc. Let me ask you another question. You knew that in 2025 there would be Bihar elections. We had elections in few phases in
Kapil, that's the answer that Sanju gave a short while back.
Hold on. I know.
That's the answer. I started this entire debate by asking that whether at all it is practical or not in the first place.
Abhishek,
and as far as the timing... Kapil, do understand we are just going round and round on this particular issue.
I do get your and Sanju's anxiety. Sanju also wants to come in because she's also getting anxious. Please hold on. I'm yet to finish.
Oh my God.
It's only a half expose. It's a half expose. Now let me just come back.
You're making zero sense. You come and blabber non-stop.
why and how?
Okay, Sanju, let him complete and then I'll come to Karan also. Karan has been waiting.
She's getting anxious.
Sanju, allow Kapil to respond. There are others who haven't spoken right now. Sanju, I'll come back to you. You have already, why don't you, Kapil, why don't you respond to the fact? Sanju has already made the point by simply saying, okay, can we proceed? Can we proceed, Kapil? She says, and I'm repeating this for your benefit. She is saying, Sanju, just a minute, Kapil, the point that she is making with regards to the timing itself, because this is an argument that was made inside the court too, Kapil.
No.
And
so the courts are,
that remains a bone of contention.
And let me tell you, the court said that even if you ask these documents from the court, the Supreme Court judge said that he will not be able to produce these documents. This is also a reality which was observed. So now Sanju wants to. Now the point is Sanju
before
wants
I come to you, let Karan respond. Let Karan come in. Karan. Okay, Sanju, I'll come to you. Sanju, there are several other issues that are also coming up. We are focusing just on this, electoral role. But the larger question here is about infiltrators. The reality today is that when the Assam Chief Minister says that the entire demography of the state is bound to change if we do not act on time. And Karan, that brings us to the same old debate, the same old question. Before the Jharkhand elections also this has happened. We are back to square one. What really happens when the elections are not really happening? What exactly are we really doing to really combat the situation of infiltrators?